Good morning. It's Sunday morning, bright and early, and I'm in my restroom and I'm gonna watch it. Sunday reset things. When in doubt, just make a tuna tostada. This is tuna corn mixed with mayo, some hot sauce, quick and protein filled. It is now 2:30 p.m. on this beautiful Sunday. Baby girl just went down for a nap at 2 p.m. We have church at 5 p.m. today. We are physically going to church today. That's the plan. We have been doing church at home. Like, we just put an online mass. But my husband and I talked last week, and we both are feeling like we want to try going back. The reason we stopped is because I mentioned this in a previous vlog. Like, baby boy hates the car. He hates the car. So we've been slowly like doing small trips to different places, like the park, grandparents' house, like just small trips to get him used to the car, because that's not going to be an option. We need to leave the house. So that's also been like a big catalyst for me to do like my trips alone with the kids, even though I was terrified of going alone with both of them because I am outnumbered. But the goal has been to get baby boy used to the car, so like I said, we can start going to mass. And so I'm a little bit nervous because baby girl fell asleep an hour later, and typically when she does that, she sleeps for longer. So we might have to wake her up today if she doesn't wake up on her own, so we can make it on time to church. Today has been more of a slow reset type of day. My husband's outside with baby boy. He's now doing the oil change for his truck. He did my car, and that was like a big to-do item on his list. And my only to-do for today in terms of household chores was to wash the restrooms, because I would like to just have one day where I am just more chill, just more relaxed. That's what today has been so far. Like, we've been slowly working on stuff here and there, but nothing too crazy. Yes, there is a lot that still has to be done, but I want to like slowly cultivate this mindset of like, it doesn't all have to get done today. And I'm like peeking outside the window because I can see my husband and my son being so cute together. So I keep wanting to catch glimpses of that. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that I've had certain like epiphanies, realizations when it comes to motherhood that have really helped me improve my mindset, or like approach things with a more positive angle, a more positive approach. It all happened when my mom visited, because I was able to just like talk to her about a bunch of stuff and kind of get things off my chest. And I don't even know how to even start saying this. I'm just gonna give you an example of like how hard I am on myself and how that impacts me and like how I mother my children. There was this one day where it was a really rough day. The kids were both finally down for their nap, or it had been like rough consecutive days. And on this day, they were both down for their naps. It was a weekday. And I don't really watch TV. Like, I watch TV, maybe like movies at night with my husband, but like throughout the day, I don't really watch TV for me. Like, I don't really have like my show. I don't really watch like movies alone. One sec, baby boy is coming. We got a big boy that just joined us. Anyway, on this particular day, I was finally, you know, a little moment to myself. I said, oh, let me just turn on the TV and watch a little movie, like just watch a movie. It was like such a good time when suddenly I had this intrusive thought that I was just a terrible, lazy stay-at-home mom. All that stemmed from me just watching TV. Like I said, I hardly ever do it, and now I know why. It's because I have these thoughts, these ideas of what that means, and it's just like, where did this idea come from? Like, that is ridiculous. Then like I finished my little movie, but I kind of felt guilty afterwards. Like I had to justify myself for doing that rather than it's okay to take a break. Like having that mindset, I was like damning myself in a sense and saying like, oh, I could have done this or that or that. From that, I was just talking to my mom when she visited, how I feel like I always have to be doing something. I feel like I always have to be performing in some capacity in order to feel like I'm a good mom, a good wife, a good daughter, a good person. Like I'm just enough. Like I feel like I have to do a lot to be enough. And that's so silly because nobody is placing these expectations, these standards on me but myself. It's hard when that is the case because that means you have to do a deep dive into your own psyche and try to figure out like where is this stemming from. So that could be like a very painful process to go through, but it's necessary. And I just realized that because I come from a very like hyper focused on career background, like boss babe, hustle culture, career is everything. Because I come from that space is why sometimes I struggle with just being a mom. I say just in air quotes because obviously it's not just being a mom. Like being a mom is everything. Like to me, it's everything. It's just like, I enjoy it so much. I love it so much. And so this idea that I have to be always performing, always like doing was stopping me from just being the mother that my kids deserve. Sometimes just because you're doing a bunch of things doesn't mean you're truly like connecting with them. And sometimes just indulging in little things for myself doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Like it's okay to rest. And then I had this realization where I thought, you know what? Yes, it's hard right now to have like 2 under 2, but like life is only going to get busier. Why? Because as the kids grow up, they're going to be involved in extracurricular activities. They're gonna do sports, they're gonna do music, they're gonna do a bunch of stuff. And then it truly is gonna be like go, because we have to be running from one place to another back home. And then there's gonna be school. Like I mentioned my interest in homeschooling in my last vlog. But regardless, whether I homeschool or they go to school, like that's gonna be an additional layer. So like, okay, looking ahead, which you guys, I'm so excited for all of those things. But anyway, looking ahead, things are truly going to be so busy. Things are truly going to be, things are going to pick up. So what if I just take this moment that I have with when the kids are this small to just chill out? Like sometimes I feel that I have to be doing all these things with them. I have to be taking them to the park every day. I have to be like, I don't know, like doing. And it's like, why can't I just be? Why can't I just enjoy slow mornings, slow days? Why can't I just chill? Like take this as a gift. It really is a gift. I don't have to be doing the most all the time. Nobody has that expectation for me. And just because I'm not like doing all these things for the kids or taking them to all these places, that doesn't mean I'm not a good mom. Like what? It's okay to chill. It's okay to have slow days. It's okay to just exist and coexist with my children. Things will pick up and that season will come. I feel like I always will have to find a way to embrace slow living. Truly right now I have this rare opportunity to just chill out and be with my kids and play with them and just do all the slow little things that we can do. Anyway, Papa's is hungry, so I'm gonna feed baby boy. But anyway, I just wanted to share that because I feel like that has truly allowed me to enjoy motherhood more. Like I already was enjoying it because I love my babies. But truly now it's just like, wow, I have more gratitude for this phase of life rather than seeing it as like, oh my god, it's so hard and I'm alone and this and that. It's just like, what, like truly what a gift to have this life. I love my babies so much. Truly, it brings tears to my eyes. Like, it's not a perfect life, but I feel like marriage and having children within this context of like a secure, healthy marriage, it just feels sometimes like my own little slice of heaven on earth, and I truly am so thankful to God for this. So yeah, doesn't mean I don't have hard days, I really do, but I now give myself more grace because I understand that my worth doesn't come from what I do. Yeah, that's that. Hello, I am creepily sitting in my car. It's so dark in here. It's 7 p.m. now. We got back from church not too long ago, and right now I'm gonna go to a friend's house. She lives nearby, and it's her son's second birthday tomorrow. He's only 2-ish weeks older than my daughter. He turns 2 tomorrow, so I want to drop this off tonight so that he can wake up to his gift. So anyway, that's what I am going to go do right now, and then come back home and have dinner. We're just gonna do chicken wings and pizza tonight because it's Sunday night. We are not trying to cook. That's just not the vibe. Happy Monday. I made pancakes. It is now 9:30 a.m. Baby girl and I are hanging out in baby girl's room, and I am going through her closets because I like to store the clothes that just doesn't fit her anymore in a box. I used to store it in a bag in the closet, and I still do that sometimes, but one of you ladies a long time ago suggested to just put it in a box so then the bag isn't just like flimsy in there. So let me show you. I reused her diaper box, and this is any clothing article from 12 to 18 months. There's clothes. I also have some bows and some bassinet sheets. This now is full, and I'm going to store it in our garage. My husband's brother gave him this bike. I guess his brother's boss gave him this bike, but he didn't have space for it where he lives right now. So he asked my husband if he wanted it, and my husband said like, we'll hold on to it until he gets another place, and if he ever wants it back, he can have it back. For now, we'll hold it for him in our garage, and I'm excited because... All done? You want to go back inside? Okay, let's go. I'm excited because this is exactly what I needed to add to my workout routine. I really like the treadmill, but sometimes my knees are just too much in pain, so this would be nice. Lower impact. And of course now baby girl's trying to climb it. Do you need help? I got you. We are back inside now. I spent some time organizing the clothes onto the storage rack that we have in the garage, and there's definitely a lot of things, you guys. Sometimes I just want to get rid of everything, but we know that we want to have at least one more child, so sometimes I just rather hold on to the clothes, and I have to hold on to baby boy and baby girl's clothes because in the future we don't know if we're gonna have a boy or a girl, and I just don't want to have to buy stuff in the future, you know? So oftentimes I have this debate of like, should I just get rid of it and like figure it out later in the future? But I think rather what I'm gonna do down the line is to go through all those boxes of toys and clothes and just keep a couple of things, because now that we're on our second child, oh, thank you. What do you want me to do with this? my eyes hurt so bad. Now that we're on our second child, I truly realized that you don't need as much as you think you need. With the first child, obviously it's your first go at it, so you don't want to not have something, you know, so you can overbuy, but you don't know that you're not going to need certain things. With that said, I feel like I should definitely down the line just go through everything and like keep a couple of things for boy and girl and then just donate the rest. I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, that's a happy medium, because I definitely think that right now it's just a lot of things. Like, it's just a lot of things to store. So that's that. Right now, baby boy's asleep. He's been going through it, you guys. He's cutting like 4 different teeth at the same time. He has the 2 bottom ones, but he's cutting like some top ones and some bottom ones as well. So I gave him a little bit of Tylenol because yesterday he did have a mild fever, and today I just kind of wanted to prevent that because I felt him like getting hot and just like being very frustrated, and all of the things that I was doing, like with the teething toys, with putting like a cloth in his mouth, like those things, I don't think it works when it's that many teeth, you know. It's not as soothing when it's like 4 at a time. So I just ended up giving him a little bit of Tylenol and he fell asleep, my little honey bun. So yeah, I think for a lot of the naps, I've mainly been having him on here. I used to transfer him more to his crib, but lately, because he's been teething so much, I transfer him and he wakes up, and then it's like, okay, starting over with the carrier and putting him in like a happy place in the carrier so that he will fall asleep, because a lot of times he's just fussing and fussing until finally he sleeps. And I think right now he's just going through a lot, and I'd rather him get good sleep, and I know he'll get good sleep when I'm carrying him, and it'll be a little bit hard on me and I'll feel it more at the end of the day, but I just want him to get good sleep. That's what his little body needs right now, you know? But yeah, it's about to be 12, so we're gonna start the unwinding process soon of playing lullabies, all the things, so that baby girl starts winding down for a whole hour, because at 1 o'clock is her nap time. Oh, and also right now baby girl is playing with like all of my tea, because I have a basket full of teas that she has right now, and I want to just organize them into our coffee station, because you guys, we need to talk. Like, how are you, if you have multiple kids or even one child, like how are you surviving? In terms of energy, because obviously sometimes good sleep is not an option. So that suggestion is, we're gonna throw that away, because yes, sleep is the best thing you can do, but sometimes with littles going through their own thing, it's not gonna happen. So coffee, right? Like, I have coffee, that is my answer, but I felt so bad on Friday evening, and sometimes like my heart just feels like it needs a break. Like, you know, when your body or like something is off. And the other day I just felt like my heart, something was up. So I would like to switch off to, in the evenings, have a tea or something. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try. We need to do something different, because as much as I want to have double coffee, like 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, that's why I'm asking, like, how are we doing it? How are we managing to keep the energy going? Because sometimes it feels like I need that second cup of coffee in the afternoon, but I just don't think it's the healthiest option. So let me know what you do. Oh my god. Excuse me, sir. No. Can I get ready so we can leave? Good morning. It is now the next day. It is about 9:40 on this Tuesday morning. Oh god, putting on my socks. And we are on our way to my friend's house. She also has 2 under 2. She has 2 boys, a toddler that's about like 3 months younger than my daughter, and her son was born literally 5 days after my son was born. We were both pregnant at the same time, both thinking we were gonna go into labor at the same time. Anyway, we're gonna go over her house. You okay? So getting ready for that. It's gonna be a little bit hectic, as it always is, leaving the house, especially on your own with 2 kids. I am outnumbered. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. We're back home. Baby girl fell asleep on the ride home, so I'm just hoping that doesn't. Hello. Hi, mama. I'm just hoping that doesn't affect her nap. It's about 12:30, almost 1 p.m. So let's hope for the best. I also bought this new potty and it came just in time because it's portable. So we tried it out today. I was nervous that baby girl was not going to want to use it since she's never used it before, but I took it to my friend's house. Literally, I opened it up over there because the package just arrived right before we left, but it's that potty. And yeah, a lot of people on Reddit recommended this, and I bought it just in time for our flight to Texas. So far, I used it once with the liner and it was a good experience. So good morning. It is Thursday morning and it's about 9 a.m. I'm starting to get ready because baby boy just went down for a nap not too long ago, and today is a park day. So I like to start the process of getting ready once he goes down for his first nap, so that while he's sleeping I can try to get everything ready, because 1 baby awake is more manageable than 2. Obviously, I just put on some mascara, gonna pick out my outfit because I think today's still gonna be a little bit hot. The last 2 days we were kind of in like a little heat advisory situation. It's literally October 30th and it's hot. It's hot. You guys, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do the second coffee, but truly, like truly, tell me if you don't drink 2 coffees, like how do you do it? How do you maintain the energy? Tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow I will be placing my Walmart order, and I'm going to order some caffeinated tea because all the teas that we have, I realized, don't have caffeine. And I'm thinking some type of black tea, something with caffeine that isn't coffee. But until then, like, I gotta do what I gotta do, you know? I'm sorry if it's loud in the background. I have my dryer going and the dishwasher going, so there's always something going on over here. I am a couple of sips in and I already feel like a different person. I know I'm gonna have to stop at one point, but for now I'm just toning down like the amount of caffeine that I'm having. You know, I just start off with less grams of coffee. Something has to be done to maintain the energy. Like when you are on your own, like I am, when you don't have like your family or your village near you, it's like you gotta resort to caffeine. Like that's the extent of the substance that I will consume. If you live near your family and have a good relationship with them and they help you with your babies, or just like come over for company, like that's what I mean. They just come over. I hope you understand how blessed you are, and I'm sure you are very grateful for that. And if you don't have that, then you know, I do not need to explain further. I think what helps me is that I literally talk to my mom every day, not necessarily on the phone, but like for sure we text, and I have a group text with my family that's out in Texas, and that keeps me sane and feeling less alone. And of course I have like mom friends here and there, but in terms of family, that's what keeps me afloat, you know, just having that constant communication. Even if I can't have them here physically, I FaceTime them, text them, like communicate in some shape or form. But obviously it's nice when you physically have someone that can just be there with you. So if you have that, like, honestly, thank God for that. Thank God for that, because it makes a world of a difference. Truly, truly does. Happy Friday. It is October 31st. It is Halloween, and it's been a pretty good day. I was very tired, and like, you know my vibes on Friday. I'm just a little bit like done. But today I was gonna go to the park, but I figured it would be better for me to just do some things around the house so that I won't have to do them over the weekend. And I also placed a Walmart order. Usually I grocery shop maybe Saturday or Sunday, and by then it kind of feels like it's just another thing to do on the weekend when you're already trying to fit in the rest of the things into the weekend, like that you couldn't get to during the week. So last week I decided, you know what, let me just take care of this Friday night, stock everything up, put everything into the fridge, pantry, whatever. And it definitely had a positive impact, like me not having to do that over the weekend. You guys, I also realized that on Thursday, we are going to be flying to Texas because, as I mentioned before, my brother's getting married, and for some reason I thought I had like one more week. We have a lot to prep. I actually already ordered a lot of things on Amazon, like in terms of for things for the kids, especially for my toddler, like things to entertain her on the plane and stuff. So I don't know if on this video or the next I'll just sort of include a little haul. For sure be sharing like the travel prep. But anyway, baby boy is fussy. He wants more sweet potato. I started doing, since he's almost 6 months old, I started doing a little bit of food tasting for him here and there. So he's had strawberry, he had avocado, and today we're doing sweet potatoes. None of those are allergens, but I still like to feed him one thing and then wait 3 days just to see how he reacts. Anyway, gotta go. Saturday night, and it is now November 1st. The time is actually changing tonight. We get an extra hour, so I'm just hoping that baby boy and baby girl sleep in, because it would just be nice to not start our day at like 6 o'clock or 6:30 a.m. tomorrow. But I thought this would be a perfect moment to end the video because, as I mentioned earlier, we are flying to Texas this upcoming week. We leave on Thursday, and I have a lot to prep, so I thought a new video of just kind of me prepping for travel and showing you things that I'm taking with me, and yeah, like just capture little moments of the prep to travel with 2 children. But I'm trying not to stress out too much. Even though I have nothing ready, I'm trying to not stress out too much in the lead up to the day. If I'm gonna be stressed, let me be stressed on the day of, but like let me not stress so much beforehand, you know? It's not good for my health. I need to learn how to chill. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you if you are someone that actually watches my videos consistently. As a small creator, I just hope you understand that just seeing 1 or 2 like comments trickle in and getting to interact with you guys, that just means so much. But yeah, anyway, I'm really tired. My eyes feel so dry because it's like 11 p.m. I think. Let me check. Yeah, it's literally 11 p.m. We were actually watching the World Series game. Dodgers won. Since they went extra innings, we were just watching the game and kind of started like bedtime routines and nighttime routines a little bit later, which is why I'm so tired. But yeah, anyway, I'm blabbering. See you guys in the next video.